time has come for the album chart. Hello, Dan. Hello, Phil. Where are you in the world?
Hello.
Hey, Jamila.
Hi.
So 2 weeks ahead of Big Weekend, we have come to Glasgow for Radio 1's Academy for lots of fun and games.
Amazing. And how's it going?
We're good. It's very breezy. Have you ever worn a kilt, Jamila?
No, I
Not a
haven't, but I've
skirt,
worn like
not
a
a skirt,
skirt
kilt.
like my whole life, so therefore I don't really sympathise. Welcome to a woman's world.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the breeze, but I was expecting it to be airier, to be honest.
Dan is gyrating.
I really
gyrating.
don't want to know. Anyway, so what are you guys doing up in Glasgow?
Well, we got a very good show. We're going to be doing it live in front of an audience here at the Academy. We've actually got two Scottish table tennis champions who we will be playing against in Dan versus Phil to try to get it into a tiny football net. And also, I mean, you know, us in kilts on a stage in front of lots of people.
It's the dream.
What could go wrong?
Amazing. And gentlemen, do you happen to have the numbers that people can call to get hold of you on your show?
Yes, if you want to give us a call, you can call us on 03700 100 100, text us on 81199, or get on the internet and tweet us at BBCR1, or leave a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page.
Beautiful. Last but not least, do you have the album chart?
We do indeed. Let's go.
Take it away.
BBC Radio 1.
The home of the official album chart.
5.
A new entry from Blackstone Cherry with Magic Mountain. These are the US rockers from Kentucky, and this is their first ever UK top 5.
4.
It's a non-mover from Paloma Faith with The Perfect Contradiction, featuring Pharrell's collab Can't Relate You. Also, Paloma Fact, when I asked her, she thinks that aliens look like pandas.
3.
Down 2, it is Paolo Nutini with Caustic Love. After an impressive 3 weeks at the top of the album chart, Paolo's reign has come to an end with the album dropping down 2 places to number 3 this week. But you know what this means? Brand new number 1 now.
Woo!
2.
It's a new entry from Gary Barlow with Since I Saw You Last. Thanks to BBC One's bank holiday documentary When Corden Met Barlow, Take That frontman Gary Barlow has seen his solo album soar to number 2. He's also had 14 number 1 singles through Take That and his solo work, and has sold 50 million records worldwide. Wow.
1.
And a new entry at number 1 in the album chart, it is Lily Allen with She's It. Lily is back after a 4-year break with her 3rd album, which goes straight in at number 1. She wanted the crown, she wanted to be Jesus. Well, it looks like she is.
Thanks, guys. I finally got a glimpse of you over there in Glasgow in your suits. Well, I mean, the top
make sure
half
you get
being
online
suits.
to see us in our
You
kilts.
look fresh. Have a lovely day.
Thanks,
See
Jamila.
ya.
Bye. Remember, those guys are up from 7 until 9.
5 seconds of summer. Dan and Phil here live from the Radio 1 Academy in Glasgow.
Okay, so we are here live in Glasgow in front of an audience for the Radio 1 Academy. Say hi, everybody. Hi. That was so unenthusiastic. I know you're from the internet. Come on, try, go. Whoosh. Hi.
There we
That is
go.
excitement. Okay, so the Radio 1 Academy is basically when Radio 1 and 1Extra put on a series of workshops and masterclasses to teach young people all kinds of cool skills. And earlier we had a workshop teaching people how to make music videos, and now we're doing our show live on stage.
And we're wearing kilts, which is quite appropriate.
I know, man, this is my first experience wearing a kilt, and it is breezy. There is a camera really close to my shins.
Don't point up the crotch.
Spoilers, I am wearing underwear.
Yeah, we decided we
I
should
didn't
wear
want to risk
pants.
it. But no, I'm feeling closer to Kanye wearing this kilt. I think if it was leather, then I could just go outside regularly in London.
Would you go outside in it?
I think so, yeah. I'm quite brave. But as usual, even though this is a crazy show, it is still all about you guys at home taking control. We will be listening to your song requests, we will be taking your calls, stalking your internet profiles. Phil, how can people get involved?
Well, you can call us on 03700 100 100, text on 81199, or get on the internet and tweet us at BBCR1, or leave a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page.
And remember, if you go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1, you can watch the entire show happening live on camera, where you can see me and Phil in our kilts. You can see some kittens in internet news. We're going to be playing against table tennis champions in Dan vs. Phil. And of course, most importantly, we are going to be playing some of your homemade music videos.
And now our second Pac-Man karaoke video made by Callum, who this time makes the Ghosts Get Funky to some Daft Punk. Take it away, Blinky, Inky, Pinky and Clyde. They're the ghosts.
That was Daft Punk on Radio 1, and you are listening to Dan and Phil.
This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So how's Scotland been so far, Dan?
So far for me, well, apparently it was really sunny earlier in the day, but then as soon as we arrived, it started torrentially raining. So, I mean, obviously, we got the authentic experience, we've been told.
We did. I've had the orange generic iron-flavoured drink, so I'm feeling quite Scottish.
That generic orange-coloured drink.
Yeah, and
I know the one.
Also, the first thing that I saw was haggis crisps in a vending machine.
Really? That's
Haggis flavoured crisps.
Wow. Also, I like that the first vegetarian option I saw offered was vegetable pakora, which is just deep-fried vegetables. That was good. I feel like I'm getting the authentic Scotland experience.
We've been treated well, though. When we arrived, we got a sofa and some cola bottles.
Usually we just kind of get put in the corner until we need to go on the radio. So just having a chair, I was like, wow, we've made it, Phil. This is really, really great.
But that got me thinking, you know, when pop stars demand, like, crazy things in their dressing room.
Allegedly. You know, people get to say what they would like, because, you know, obviously food and water, but then some people are known for getting a bit carried away with what they demand.
Apparently Elton John wants his dressing room between 60 and 70 degrees. Don't quote me on that. That's just some
Wasn't it like
rumor I heard.
70 in the winter and 60 in the summer?
Something
He
like
also
that.
ordered a private jet repainted, if I remember Elton John.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
That's what I thought we could talk about today. If you were mega famous, or yourself,
Okay.
yeah, what would you have in your rider? That's the technical term, Dan. Rider.
Okay, so if you were just a mega pop star, like Mariah Carey level, what would you demand?
Yeah.
This is good. Okay, I don't want anybody who gets involved to give us kind of like a humble answer, like, oh, I wouldn't want anything. I'd be happy with just some water. No, no, no. If you were Mariah Carey, just go crazy. What would you demand? That's what I want to know.
I don't think I'd be too needy, though. I reckon maybe a games console to play, in case things got delayed.
Who would be the person designated to carry around your games console?
Also a diamond unicorn.
Okay, so not much. Okay, that's good. So how do you want people to get in touch?
Well, you can let us know with hashtag #InMyRider, that's R-I-D-E-R, or text us on 81199, or you can even call us on 03700 100 100 if you've got a story. And I thought we could go into the audience and see if any of you guys have got one.
Let's do that.
Hello, audience. I'm jumping down.
Whoa, he jumped.
My kill didn't come up. Hello, what's your name?
Emily.
And what would you have in your rider?
I'd have two kittens, one painted like Pikachu and one painted like Charmander.
Someone would have to be like in charge of making sure the kittens were being happy as they were painted. Yeah. Oh, you. Okay.
I think you have to be ethical paint that the kittens like, but that's a good idea. And what about you?
I'd have like a room full of like fluffy animals so I could just sit and cuddle them.
What animal would you choose the most?
Just cats and dogs. And...
Have you ever seen a baby chinchilla?
No.
Okay, we'll get you 7 of those. What's...
Kate.
Kate, we need 7 chinchillas for Kate.
So we've got fluffy animals so far. Okay, you know, I want things to get a bit more extravagant. Not that a room full of chinchilla babies wouldn't, but I mean, good start.
Okay, well, we'll read some more of your requests from the internet. After this, Sarah from Facebook has requested Iffy Clyro.
So, we are talking about if you were a mega international pop star who could demand anything, as would be your right if you were Lady Gaga.
Of course.
What would you ask for? We've got some texts here from people who chose to remain anonymous. I wonder why. Someone said, I'd make Monday a Saturday or just eat my weight in chocolate. Make Monday a Saturday.
So they want us to bend the laws of space-time and make Monday a Saturday.
I feel like there's a few pop stars who would probably be like that. It's just like, oh, no, I don't like Mondays. Make it Saturday. I have a much better vibe.
I'd sign up for that if that was possible.
Okay, and we've got another one that says, I would have a giant ball pool, super fast Wi-Fi connection, and a mini bungee jump.
Wow.
That just sounds like my dream house, to be honest.
A mini bungee jump, though, is that going to be a little bit less fun?
Just like a 6-foot one, just like,
Yeah.
just instead of stairs.
You need to be the full adrenaline junkie. Get the whole bungee jump out there.
Okay, what about you guys? Have we got any more from the audience?
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Hannah.
Hannah, what would you want in your
Someone
rider?
already stole mine. I was going to say ball pit.
A ball pit.
What would you do with the ball pit? How would it help you get in the zone?
Endless fun. And then, then when you get tired, you can lie down. I think
You
it'd
can
be
just
quite
hide
cozy.
under it as well. You
Yeah.
can just submerge yourself under the balls. Wow.
Are they going to be traditional... Are they going to be traditional plastic or maybe diamond?
No, I think diamonds hurt.
Diamond might hurt, yeah.
Yeah, a diamond ball pit?
Maybe a mixture of like sponge as well.
Marshmallows.
Oh yeah.
Okay, can we get 7
You're getting a bit lost in the fantasy here, Phil.
marshmallow ball pits, please?
Okay, that's good. I like these demands. Keep them coming in with hashtag #InMyRider if you're inspired with any. But now we go to Lucy, who sent in an extremely nauseating video to Empire of the Sun. This is Alive.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Hello, Estelle.
No, Phil, the call is Amelia. Estelle's the songwriter.
Oh, hello,
Hi, Amelia. How are you, Amelia, who's not called Estelle?
How are you guys?
We're good. Have you ever met Kanye West?
I'd like to, though.
No, okay, that's...
That's
I
fine,
still
thank
like you, though, Amelia. That's good.
I've totally ruined your song choice now, because it's written on a piece of card here, because you're our first caller. Anyway, as we are in the Radio 1 Academy in Glasgow, can you please give us your best Scottish accent, and our audience
okay.
will judge it?
Oh, okay.
Maybe say, I want to go to Loch Ness.
I want to go to Loch Ness. Oh my God.
You got kind of an air.
An awkward... Yeah. But a thumbs up for effort.
Well, thumbs up for effort.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you.
effort. Okay, so if you were super famous like Beyonce, what would you like in your rider?
Oh, I love a load of curly whirlies. I just want the room filled with curly whirlies.
There are other chocolates available, but that is a good choice.
That is the curliest one. So many that you have to kind of wade through them, or just like a lot in a bowl? How many are we
Oh,
talking?
I want to swim through them, you know?
Like Scrooge McDuck, just swim through the curly whirlies.
Diving into a pool
Yeah.
of them. Wow, what an image.
How many do you reckon you could eat in one go?
Probably about 200.
Wow.
That was an exact figure. I liked that.
That was an exact figure.
200. Yeah, confident.
I'm with you that. We can get 200 curly whirlies, can't we?
Probably, yeah.
Or other chocolate bars which are available from other brands. Now, I may be psychic, but I'm getting a feeling that you might want Estelle, American Boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
AKA
please.
the best song of all time. Thank you.
Would you
Yeah.
like to dedicate this to anyone?
Yeah, I'd like to dedicate this to my best friend Becca.
Awesome. This goes out to your best friend. Don't go anywhere, as internet news is coming up next.
Estelle, American Boy. And now coming live from the Radio 1 Academy in Glasgow, we have scoured the deepest depths of the internet for all the news stories that you truly care about. Featuring guest reporter Patrick, this is...
Internet News. Internet News.
This is the Internet News.
Internet News.
13 orphan ducklings have adopted a man as their mother after he hatched and fostered them from his incubator.
Wow.
Experts say that they will continue to follow the man around until they eventually become independent.
So this is, I believe I can fly IRL, basically.
Yeah. I wish I could be a mother to some ducks.
I don't think you're responsible. I don't think anyone would trust you with ducks, Phil.
Patrick, would you be a mother to ducks?
No.
Okay, Patrick, take it away.
Internet News. A 19-year-old Surrey man has taken extreme measures in an attempt to get a legendary card that would entitle him to free food at a well-known chicken restaurant.
Oh, well-known chicken restaurant card, yep. Okay.
Bradley Holman decided it would be a good idea to get the restaurant's famous logo tattooed on his bum cheek. Whilst on a lad's holiday in Mali, however, the restaurant chain refused his request. Apparently he has no regrets.
No regrets? Really? Really? After getting it tattooed on your butt?
Would you do that, Patrick, for free chicken forever?
Oh, I would, but it's not legal for me because I'm 15.
Okay,
Very true.
Just a general cheer or an would you guys get that tattooed on your butt if you could get unlimited free chicken? A resounding yes from the Glasgow audience. Okay.
But then imagine having to show it in the restaurant to prove that's you. That's a bit like... hey,
you'd have to get
restaurant.
out in front of everyone, wouldn't you?
Yeah, a little bit awkward.
Internet News.
Okay, so we all know that kittens are cute, right?
Yeah.
But kittens trying to DJ is even cuter, and the internet has delivered. A video has been uploaded to YouTube that's just called Kitten Beats, which shows 3 ginger kittens playing on some turntables as they scratch vinyl, fiddle with a crossfader, and they almost actually manage to keep it in time. For everyone online, here is what it looks and sounds like. Oh yeah.
This is the cutest video I've ever seen.
This is a kitten remix. It's official. A beautiful sound.
Could it get to number 1?
Could it get to number 1?
How would Jamila interview them?
Oh, Jamila and some kittens.
Yeah.
That would be a great interview.
I'd watch that 3 times.
That is Kitten Beats if you want to look that up.
Would you own a kitten that you would teach to DJ?
I would, actually.
Definitely. Best pet ever. And that was the...
Internet News.
Can we all have a round of applause for Callum? I mean, Patrick. I don't know where Callum came from there, I'm sorry.
You are a better news reporter than Phil, and this
Definitely.
is your first time. I'm only joking. Okay, that was excellent. Thank you, Patrick. No can we keep you?
Yeah, you can stay.
Oh, sure.
You're not allowed to leave, is what we're basically saying. Okay, but now we go to Caroline and Merjam, who sent us a music video to Capital Cities. This is Safe and Sound.
on BBC Radio 1.
That was The Wanted with Chasing the Sun for Sophie on Twitter.
Okay, so we are live at the Radio 1 Academy in Glasgow, and today we are talking about if you were a demanding international pop star who has the right to ask for things when you're on the road.
Which you should.
What would you ask for? Okay, I've got some famous ones here, because I figured we needed some examples.
Yep.
Apparently, Deadmau5 once requested an inflatable pool toy at all of his performances for use during the show.
So no pool, just the toy.
Just the toy. I mean, who knows?
$1.99.
That's okay,
right.
that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
However, Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses once demanded a cubic melon, 7 types of cheese, 6 lamps, a rug, and 2 bear-shaped pots of honey for each time you're... What is a cubic melon? I thought they weren't real.
My mind is just blown that you can get bear-shaped pots of honey. I'm going to get one of those.
Is that something? Okay, what have people been saying on Twitter, Phil?
On the Twitters, we have one from Juby who said, I would have 2 pineapples. That's just it. 2 pineapples.
That's pretty reasonable.
Okay, this is a bit more extravagant. Starfish F said, I would have Delia Smith as personal chef.
That's probably quite expensive.
That's
a good demand. I think Beyonce probably does.
Imagine you could just be like, Delia, muffins. that's the voice.
Delia, muffins.
That's the voice I have when I'm an international pop star, you know?
Oh, okay.
Delia. Izzy Bethany said, I'd have a bouncy castle and a conveyor belt. I don't know how they're linked at all.
Well, that sounds like a very dangerous combination, doesn't it? A conveyor belt and
just
a bouncy
conveyor
castle.
onto the bouncing. And Erin said, a gigantic unicorn statue with sweets being pooped out of its butt every hour.
Wow! Would that one would you like them better or worse if they were being pooped out of a unicorn statue's butt? Better? Better. There's a kind of horrified reactions there. That's good. Okay, keep coming in with hashtag #InMyRider, but now we've got some Paramore for you thanks to Lucy. Here is Proof.
Dan and Phil, they escaped from the internet and climbed into your ears.
That was Paramore with Proof. Hello, Ethan on the phone. Hello, Ethan.
Ethan, are you there?
Hello?
Hi!
Can you say hello to our beautiful Glasgow audience?
Hello?
So we've been asking people to do their best Scottish accent. Hannah in the audience has asked you to say "och aye."
Och aye?
Yeah, in a Scottish accent.
Och aye.
How did you do?
Approval.
Yay!
We got you. What does that mean?
Oh yes. Can I try that?
Scottish lessons.
Och aye. No, that was terrible.
You got claps.
So Ethan, if you were Beyonce, what would you want in your dressing room?
A big fluffy cat.
Was that a hat or a cat?
A cat.
A big fluffy cat.
How big are we talking?
Like tiger size?
Massive. Is that just like a really fat cat, or would you want like an actual lion?
Genetically modified house cat you can ride on.
Yeah.
I think we could organise that.
Phil, you're allergic to that. You couldn't do that. You'd explode.
I would sneeze everywhere until I died on the floor. Would you take over cities with this cat, or would you be a nice ruler?
I'd be a nice ruler.
I think you would. You've got a nice voice. Okay, that earns you a request. What song would you like to hear tonight, Ethan?
Could I hear Extraordinary by Clean Bandit?
Yes, of course you can. And also during the song, I'm going to be finding our best animal impressions from the audience.
Oh, so are you guys good at animal impressions?
Get those ready.
We are going to be pouncing on you. Okay. Is there anyone you'd like to dedicate this to?
No, my mum.
This Ethan's mum.
Ethan's mum. Clean Bandit.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Extraordinary for Ethan's mum, and now we're going to get a little bit animalistic.
Yeah, during that song, we sourced our best animal impressions from our Glaswegian audience, and now we're going to make them do it on the radio. Okay, so one by one.
Come forth.
Okay, right.
What is your name?
Cameron.
What is your animal impression?
Turkey.
Take it away. That's really good. Okay, next. What's your name?
Reese.
What's your animal?
Llama.
Llama. Take it away.
Next
one. That was good. Okay. What's your name?
Kate.
What's your animal, Kate?
A cat.
Go for it.
Wow.
Simple. Okay. Nice and clear. What's your name?
Louise.
And what's your animal?
Depressed cow.
Oh, take it away. Like it.
Felt the pain in that one.
And our final animal impression.
Okay.
What's your name?
Alex.
Alex. What's your animal?
A cat.
A cat. We've already had a cat.
A dog.
A dog. Take it away. That sounded like my uncle popping up a hairball.
That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Good try.
Which one did you bond with the most spiritually there, Phil?
I think the sad cow.
The sad cow. Okay, awards go to the sad cow. Very well done for that highbrow entertainment here. But now, it is time for Happy Video of the Week. Everybody on Tumblr's favourite part of our show every week. Actually, the guys that were in our workshop today for the Radio 1 Academy actually made a music video to Happy, and we will be playing that next week. But this week, it comes from Alice and everyone at Castle Archdale Caravan Park. Hopefully they won't get attacked by a wild Top Gear episode.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Tense table tennis going on in front of me.
I am so terrified. I feel like... Okay, so we are joined here by two of the Scottish champions of table tennis, Karina and Lucy, and they are playing it so fast that I feel like if it went off the table, it would go straight through me and I would die.
Karina, how long did it take you to get so good at table tennis?
I've played for 15 years.
15 years?
Who here is 15? Okay, table tennising longer than you've existed. Wow.
Do you think you were playing table tennis in the uterus?
Phil?
Sorry.
No, I don't think so.
Spiritually?
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think so, okay.
That was going so fast that I couldn't even see what was happening.
Yeah, it goes up to about 70 miles per hour.
70 miles an hour?
Yeah.
You could break speed limits just by hitting it with a racket.
Yep.
That is so cool.
So, what's the longest you've had a rally for? I know the word rally.
We've never really counted, but I know the longest rally is 9 hours.
Okay, well, you are going to try and teach us a little bit of table tennis for our Dan versus Phil challenge, which is strangely table tennis football. Yeah. Can you explain table tennis football to us?
All you got to do is hit the ball into this goals that look like footballs.
Nice.
So there is a tiny, tiny goal, and we have no hand-eye coordination. This isn't going to work, I don't think. We're going to have teams, so Karina, you're going to be Team Dan. Lucy, you're going to be Team Phil. Ooh. I don't know which one of us should be apologising more. We're sorry to you both, but we're also going to be joined by members of the audience who will also be trying to get the table tennis into the goals.
Ooh.
So this will be happening live on camera after this next song.
Accompanying an amazing drawing by Elise online, here for your ears is Mr. Probs on Radio 1.
Dan versus Phil.
Okay, so it is now time for the Dan versus Phil challenge live in Glasgow, which is table tennis football. We are each joined by a Scottish table tennis champion, and we have to attempt with our teams to try to get a tiny table tennis ball into a goal on the other side of the table. So let's introduce Team Dan.
Karina.
Reese.
Kaz.
Sharifa.
Can I get a battle cry from you all right now? It started off internet and then it got ferocious. I like it. Okay, so Team Phil.
Name?
Lucy.
Chris.
Meg. Rihanna.
And battle cry? So I've joined with the away team. None of you are from actual Glasgow, right?
No.
We got
Very
this.
appropriate, okay.
Yep.
So if you want to see this go down live on camera, just go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 right now to watch this Dan versus Phil challenge. But for everyone's ears, here is a very good song, which is too appropriately... Who decided this?
This is great.
It's Lord with Tennis Court.
Table
This is BBC Radio 1.
Dan versus Phil.
BBC Radio 1.
Gorgon City on Radio 1, and wow, that was so much more intense than I thought it would be.
It's so intense.
Hand-eye coordination, Phil, that's so close to my face.
Am I just showing off now?
You could have used those skills. Wow, that was the 4D experience. Okay, we will formally reveal the winner of the Dan versus Phil Table Tennis Football Challenge after this next song, so just prepare yourselves emotionally.
Psych yourselves up.
I don't want too many tears. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I can't hold back myself.
No.
But okay, now with a video of her adventure in Florida, hopefully she won't get attacked by a squirrel like Phil did, here is Raquela bringing us some Avicii.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Wake me up, Avicii, and now it's time to reveal the winners of Dan versus Phil. Do we have Fran on the line? Fran!
I'm good, yes?
How are you doing? Very good, thank you. Can everyone say hello to Fran? Hi, Fran. Now, you have the most important job in the world of revealing the winner of Dan vs. Phil. Are you psyched?
I am. I feel so honoured.
I mean, like, seriously, look at this stage. You can break the hearts of every single person here. Are you ready for that emotional commitment?
I'm ready, Dan.
Okay.
She sounds ready. Can we have a battle cry?
Okay. Can I have a drum roll, please?
Yes.
Now,
Oh.
the winner of Dan versus Phil is Phil's team!
Why?
That looked like an awkward scene from
Let's
Braveheart.
have a group hug.
Well done, guys! Yeah. Do you think we can start our own table tennis team together?
Yes, I
soon.
do.
Not soon.
Fran does.
Fran thinks we do. I reckon we could be called Team Thor. Yeah, sounds good. Fran, did you watch our table tennis skills?
I did.
Were you jealous of my moves?
Yes, I have to say.
Individual score was probably 0. Phil,
Yeah, I didn't get to score any points at all. Okay, so you are now allowed to request a song. What would you like?
Can I have TikTok by Kesha, please?
That's such a good choice.
Classic.
Isn't that a good choice? No one? Do you want to dedicate this to anyone?
I'd like to dedicate this to my best friends and all my Twitter friends.
Okay, this goes out to Fran's best friend. Here is Kesha.
BBC Radio 1.
That was Bastille with Daniel in the Den with a video from Paige. Thank you very much for sending that in.
Thank you, Paige. Do you want a Scotland fact?
Hit us, Phil.
I've just learnt from Scottish producer Vic that this little sword in my sock is called a Skean Doon. Is that right?
Okay, guy, got review on his pronunciation?
Yeah,
it was okay, Phil.
What shall I use it for? Maybe cut up some sandwiches?
I'm worried that they even gave you a blade to put in your sock, so I think we should keep it there.
I'll keep it in its sheath.
Definitely. Don't try to make sandwiches with it. That will only end in a horrible disaster for everybody.
I've got some nice little sock ribbons as well.
I'm sure they're called sock ribbons. Every person that's ever worn a kilt loves their sock ribbons.
I don't know the official name. I've been doing a lot of twirling as well. Flashies. Flashies.
Everything is named so cool.
That is cool. I want to move here, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I'd be Scottish. Look at me twirl.
Whoa, Okay.
May have shown too much.
Last time you twirled,
I'm sorry.
You flashed everyone.
I will not do that again.
Phil,
I forgot.
Don't twirl. Okay, I think we should move swiftly on. Now we have a video sent to us by Emma Jenkin. Okay, this is her A2 coursework music video featuring a real actual butterfly. Wow, here is Ellie Goulding with How Long Will I Love You?
BBC
Radio
1.
So that was Ellie Goulding with How Long Will I Love You? But now, it is time to talk about the thing that just happened that probably was the most important date of the year that everyone knows, the Eurovision Song Contest. We're all big fans in this room, aren't we? Yeah, they know what it's about. So, I mean, Phil, thoughts generally?
I enjoyed the hamster wheel choreography.
It was a good opener, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah. Made me want a human-sized hamster wheel.
Really?
Yeah.
It seemed like too much exercise. I was like, this is good, but it's making me hungry just watching it. And then, of course, we had the butter churning. I think we all know what I'm talking about. Woo! I don't think anyone was prepared for that.
Is this being shown before 9 p.m?
That was exactly what is this legal? But
glad
it
happened. Glad I wasn't watching that with my grandma. Also, Greek trampolining.
I felt like with that and the Russian seesaw, it was just, so we've got a song, and now we need to work about the stage presence. Let's just put a random thing. So it's like hamster wheel, and then it had an ice skating lady, and then a seesaw. It's just so random.
Almost knocked my spine off trying to do a Greek trampoline. Then.
Please don't do anything to your blade, Phil.
Okay.
And I really liked Molly. Did anyone else? I thought she was a really good representative. I liked the song, but it still wasn't enough. You know, even if we have a really nice person doing a good song, I think that we just need to go full Lordy from now on.
Definitely.
We just need to. I said on Twitter last night, what we need to do is get Susan Boyle to recreate Marley's VMA performance.
Oh no, we don't want to.
That's the kind of thing that would win Eurovision. Okay, just imagine if she comes out and she's like, right, so who would be Robin Thicke? That's the question. Simon Cowell, maybe?
Maybe.
See, everyone would vote for that. I should be the commissioner next year.
Okay, I don't think that's going to happen, Dan.
But obviously, Conchita, the winner, the most amazing thing that's ever happened to the entire universe. It should literally be the next Bond theme. I will be so sad if it isn't.
I'd love it if it was.
I just have this image of, like, singing in the background with the beard and then seeing Daniel Craig just going... like, this is the future I want to live in.
But with Conchita just emerging from the flames.
That is exactly what I want.
Speaking of which, so many of you have been requesting Conchita, we couldn't not play her.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of people on Facebook and Twitter tonight.
So here, with Rise Like a Phoenix, it's Conchita. Woo!
It's like the Phoenix clap.
to Dan and Phil. Seriously, who gave these guys a job?
Thanks.
I forgot we asked her to do that one.
Voiceover lady.
We should have taken that one out.
I feel hurt.
I can't handle the sass.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, Alan, hi!
Are you a fan of Conchita, Queen of Europe?
I'm going to say yes.
Do you remember when they said that? You're wrong twice already.
I'm sad that I'm stood in front of a white background because it looks like I'm floating because of how pale my legs are.
It's a good look. You should carry this off in London as well.
Thank you very much. So, about your show tonight, Alan, what's going down on the surgery?
So, even though we're doing the show from the Academy, it's the usual rules for anyone at home. You can still text us, you can still call us, 03700 100 100 81199 on the text. Put the word call at the beginning if you want us to call you back. And it's an open surgery, so anything that's on your mind, we've still got Dr. Rada, and hopefully we'll be talking to you later on.
Awesome. So the phone lines have now closed for me and Phil. They belong to Alan and Dr. Rada, who will be coming live from the Academy with the surgery.
Thank you very much.
Have a good show.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. After this, we are going to be doing Sorry, I Don't Know How to Internet, which is the time when you guys send in stories of your family's technical problems for us to laugh at, which this time will be read by the erotic Glaswegian tones of one of you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. But now, we have got our first ever Snapchat music video.
It's actually pretty good, this one.
It is.
It's
It's surprisingly beautiful.
with Snapchat, you know?
I know. It is vertical, which is the only downside here. But, you know, I think if you're making a music video out of it and it's permanent and it's not 7 seconds, isn't that kind of violating the whole purpose of Snapchat?
You can't screenshot on Snapchat. That's not what it's about, guys.
Well, guess what song she set it to? It is Arctic Monkeys with Snap Out of It.
Funny. Arctic Monkeys snap out of it with our first ever Snapchat music video.
It was truly amazing. But now it is time to... Is someone okay? I heard a crash. It is time to laugh and cringe at the same time as we hear your most awkward moments caused by technology, this time read out by Hannah and Isla. Round of applause. Yeah! This is Sorry, I Don't Know How to Internet.
Internet? Isn't that a misplaced tennis serve in Yorkshire?
I don't get all this facial book.
The World Wide What? Sorry, I don't know how to internet.
And our first story comes from Hermione.
My mum complained that none of her Facebook posts had had any likes or comments for quite a while. We later found out that she'd set her privacy settings so that I was the only person who could see her posts.
Oh.
That's probably the best when it's your mum, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, but I mean, she must have felt so lonely for a while. Just posting all these hilarious status updates, taking the hottest selfies, and no likes. I feel sorry for her.
My mum isn't on Facebook, but all her friends are, so my mum hears all my news from her friends.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, why are you friends with your mum's friends?
I'm a friendly guy.
Well, okay then, our next story comes from Chloe.
My uncle bought a laptop and asked me to help him search for something online. It wasn't until I was at his house that I realised he didn't actually have the internet.
wait, he didn't have the internet at all? How does he function in 24? I don't mean in like a how does he live without Twitter, but like literally. That's crazy.
It was all about Encarta when I was at school.
Wow, what, learning by discs?
Yeah, when I was at primary school, you had to learn on Encarta.
That is like a generation ago now. It's like, what, you learn by DVDs? What?
Now
Can you
I feel
imagine
old.
life without Wikipedia? No. How would anyone do homework? Okay.
Our next story comes from Jessica.
My mum stalked my teacher on Facebook and asked him about my grades for weeks. He then told me in school to tell my mum to stop.
Wow.
Back off, Mum. You're a stalker.
It's a scary world when your mum can find your teacher on Facebook and ask about grades.
That is a really good and sneaky idea. Mums listening, don't do that. That is just too far, okay?
That's like parents' evening every day. Forever. I remember parents' evening, I'd just stare blindly into their eyes and I wouldn't even answer any of the questions.
And now thanks to Facebook, you can't escape it. Okay, that's too terrifying. Our next one comes from Lara.
My grandma was trying to look at something on my phone. I told her she had to slide it to unlock, so she literally slid the phone across the table.
That'd be a new
Slide to
phone
unlock.
feature. There should be more like that. Do a dance to take a photo or something.
That would be really annoying.
It would be a little bit annoying, but it's confusing though. I always learn these new things on my Mac, like slide 3 fingers and open a time
I just
portal.
do that accidentally. I'm like, where did my tabs go? And then I realise, oh, I did it with my elbow, so now it's like off there in the corner.
Do you know what's the worst? If you give your phone to someone and then they just start swiping through your pictures if you've asked them to take a photo.
That's nightmarish. I can never trust anyone to take a photo. That's why you have to do it from the lock screen. Yeah, guys? Good tips. Okay, thank you, Hannah and Isla. That was Sorry, I Don't Know How to Internet. Thank you for that, Phil. Remember, if you guys at home have any funny stories of technological mishaps and you want to get them on the show, all you have to do is email them to us at danandphil@bbc.co.uk with the subject Internet. But now, thanks to Karina, we've got some Fallout Boy. This is Young Volcanoes.
BBC Radio 1.
I was Fallout Boy, Young Volcanoes. Now, before I came to Glasgow, I thought I would stock up on all the essentials, then I'd go home to a nice full fridge,
There is
full
nothing
house.
worse than coming home to a barren and messy house, is
No,
there?
but most importantly, toilet roll. So I thought I would buy a value pack of 9 toilet rolls. You know, you've got loads of toilet rolls.
There is nothing weird about buying a value pack of toilet rolls.
No, so that was my last item. I put it on the shop assistant's counter. He looked me in the eyes for a while and said, "Big night, eh?" What? What?
What could that mean?
What does that mean?
Why would he say that?
How do you respond to that?
I mean, I don't...
What do you say?
A value pack of toilet roll. Just... I can't even... What did you say?
I was like, yeah.
And then when you walked home very quickly, like, he is going to follow me home and do something weird.
I can never go in that shop again now. I've said yes to his little...
You've just burned that bridge after saying you have a wild night with some toilet roll.
The bridge is burnt. I'm staying in Glasgow. It's pretty good here.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff. So we are here for the Radio 1 Academy, which, as we said, is when 1Extra and Radio 1 come up to do a bunch of workshops and Q&As to help teach young people some cool things. There's loads of things happening, like Richard Branson is doing a Q&A.
I want to meet Richard Branson.
When we heard that, we were like, yeah, so it's us, and then Richard Branson, why are we here? But it was good. Some of you guys were here for our Q&A earlier. We discussed really good things that you guys learn about, like we talked about armpits, and just kind of like why we like them and our thoughts on them. That was pretty intelligent.
Also some actual helpful camera
Awesome,
stuff.
some actual helpful things about radio and YouTube. So if you want to see our Q&A that we did at the Academy, we will be putting it onto the Radio 1 YouTube channel and on the website in the next couple days.
Yes.
But if you want to check out all the stuff that's going on, then just go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 and click on the Radio 1 Academy thing and you can check out the timetable.
I liked being a bit of a teacher in that session.
Did you? Do you have an unlived teacher fantasy?
Yeah, I thought I was going to go mad with power, but I didn't. That's quite calm.
Good to know you didn't go mad with power during our Q&A.
Dance, monkeys, dance.
And on that note, American authors now. Thanks to Jacqueline for sending this in. Here's Best Day of My Life.